this way a lot more. Okay, so we picked up this cargo container, shipping container, sea can, whatever you want to call it, from a local person in Powassan, Ontario, Canada. And we plan on storing some of our maple syrup equipment in this, as well as some other household items until we build our cabin. We had a transmission line break and neighbors had to bring us out a clamp and some transmission fluid, and Joe fixed her up and we got back on the road again. Okay, we made it an hour and a half down the highway and then the 2.5 kilometers in our private road to the Sugar Shack location. And now we will back this up and get it off the trailer. Okay, we went to pick up our sea can today. We'll be storing some of our maple syrup equipment in it. And partway home, a transmission line blew on the truck. We were stuck on the side of the highway for a few hours before friends could get to us and bring us some clamps and some transmission fluid. And we did a quick repair on the side of the road. Joe just happened to have a grinder, cordless grinder with him. Ground off a bunch of the broken line that blew, and once our friends arrived, like an hour and a half later, we got her going. Joe put the hydraulic line together and it held, and they followed us home. About an hour and a half drive. Mosquitoes are coming out now. Keep going that way a bit. Wrecked Joe. Joe is using a Wyeth Scott come along puller. We have a cable around a big maple tree in about 50 feet and then a chain, and we are pulling it tight, getting some tension, and then we plan on driving forward and keeping some blocks underneath and slowly roll this back. We also sell the YF Scott Come Along pullers.
Yeah, good YF Scott.
They are great tools. We use them here to pull trees out of the bush, get ourselves out of the mud or the snow when we're stuck. I pulled the tractor up a steep hill the one year myself, just little click and an inch at a time, but these pullers are great. Check them out, yfscott.com.
It's just rocking.
Okay, so we got the end down. We ended up having to use the puller to pull it back. It wouldn't slide off the trailer by driving forward, so we pulled her backwards. And should work out well. It's tucked in the bush nicely. And we'll probably build a little ramp in front of it just for ease of getting in and out. But we just keep driving forward a little bit, then readjusting the blocks underneath it. And kept doing that a few times until finally it was at the end and Joe could just drive straight out from under it.
Whoa! Might.
Keep going. Okay, stop.
Okay, we have a timber across ready for it to fall onto once we get it to the very edge, and Joe will just drive straight forward and let it fall onto that timber. Looks like we knew what we were doing. It was sloped forward about 3/4 of an inch, and side to side it just needed a little bit of gravel put under the one corner. It was out about 1/2 inch side to side. It's in place and ready for us to start bringing items from our storage unit into it. And follow us. Please hit subscribe and follow along on our next adventure. Have a great day.